Alright, hello guys. I'm currently Frag Grenade, and today I'll be talking about why we do not need to destroy our history. Why not? So we need to keep our history because that way we don't keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. Like if we didn't write anything down, we'd have to, every time we made a missile and shot it somewhere, we'd have to remake it or redesign it and everything. And then when that person dies, someone else has to figure it out. History is the past. You can't change the past. You can change the future, but not by tearing down a bunch of statues. Statues are a symbol of honor. George Washington, why are we tearing him down? Because they feel like it? Yeah, that's why. They're tearing down the founder of the United States of America because he owned slaves. That's what you did back then. You wanted it. That's all. Slavery's horrible. Don't get me wrong. Like, slavery's awful. But still, we need to keep those statues up to remember the good things that they did, not the bad. You don't remember the, like, well, I was going to use George Washington as an example, but George Washington created a country. He created a country, did all this good stuff, like, fought back the British, fought back big government, and all this stuff, and then you point out one bad thing, and now you're gonna tear all the statues down. No one's perfect. Get that through your head. You're not perfect. No one is perfect besides Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit. But anyways, we need to remember those statues. Now look, Columbus wasn't that bad. He had the intent to, once he discovered that there were Native Americans there, or Indians, or whatever you want to call them, I don't really care, that he had the intent to treat them with respect, treat them nicely. But not all Native Americans are going to treat you with respect. They're going to see you as an outsider and not be nice. It's kind of common sense. Like, say you saw a fucking Chinese guy walk up, like, from China, with an AR, pointing at a bunch of people. This is kind of a thrown-out story, like, or say a laser gun. You've never seen that before. And Columbus had boomsticks or muskets. So he had the intent to come over here. Did he do it? No, because he had probably one bad interaction with the Native Americans. And so, then the Confederates. The Confederates are tearing so many statues down of Confederate leaders, like Robert E. Lee. I don't know too many Confederate leaders. But anyways, the Confederates aren't that bad. Obviously, they fought for slavery, but that's not the entire deal. They were fighting to get rid of big government. They didn't want a big government society. That's what America was turning into, and they didn't want their economy to be destroyed. They could have done it in steps and steps and steps, not it's gone and destroyed the southern economy. They could have. There's so many other solutions to that. So history is just, you can't change history. It's common sense. You can rewrite the books. People already know. Some people are obviously going to know about it. Like when Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and all them went around wearing those scarves of Native American tribes, not Native American, sorry, African tribes. That African tribe, they sold their own people into slavery. Now, why are we respecting them? Nobody knows. If you sell somebody into slavery, well, that's actually constitution, not constitution. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, I think that'll do it. Well, if you sell somebody else, then that's just not right. But the Confederate leaders should be remembered and respected because they were, like, George Washington was respected because he was a good leader trying to just not have big government. And that's what Robert E. Lee was doing, and those other people. I'm sorry, I can't think of Confederate names right now. I'm just thinking of Robert E. Lee. But yeah, I think that's all from me today, guys. See you in the next one.